Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is a general reading for your sign for the month of July. I'm just going to highlight a few aspects that are coming in astrologically. It won't be everything, but just a few things to give you some sort of perspective. So first of all, we have a new moon in Cancer. This will be happening on the 10th of July. It's at 18 degrees and the sun will be at 17 degrees in Cancer, so very close. So I feel that new moon is going to be quite powerful with the sun there as well. Cancer is all about feelings, instincts and intuition. So we're going to be doing some deep dives there, or fresh starts with that at any rate. Then we go to Venus and Mars conjunction in Leo. Now this will be on the 13th and the 14th of July. They're going to be together, obviously, or close together for some time, but that will be their conjunction. Now this doesn't happen very often, so it's a lovely energy and it's a fellow fire sign. So Venus and Mars in there will be really quite stimulating. From a relationship perspective, Venus represents the feminine and Mars represents the masculine, and together in Leo, very romantic energy, very loving energy, very vivacious energy, courage coming in there, integrity, honor, leadership, playfulness, and all of those lovely qualities, but possibly even a bit of spending or enjoyment of luxuries, and possibly some ego and pride coming in there as well. Then we have Venus going into Virgo. This will be on the 23rd of July, and then followed after that by Mars on the 30th, and then there will be again quite close to each other in Virgo. So that will be a shift, a change of energy, definitely, so that's a mutable energy similar to yours. So, but it'll be at an angle, but it's a mutable energy. Then we will go to Sun and Pluto. This is on the 18th of July. This will be sort of affecting most people, I feel. And Sun is in Cancer and Pluto is in Capricorn. It's retrograde. So around about that date, there could be a bit of a clash between home and career, or family, domestic and personal issues and the world outside home, or authority figures, government, or it could be any authoritative institution, but also powerful institutions. But also, you know, like business related. So I feel there's going to be a lifestyle choice or a lifestyle balance that needs to be looked at there. Then we go to full moon in Aquarius. This will be on the 24th of July. So Jupiter is going to be just 30 degrees or so away. So I feel that's going to add quite a supportive element to the full moon. Full moon is always a result of some sort, a culmination. It can also be about forgiveness and gratitude as well. And Jupiter is actually retrograde currently in Pisces, which is another mutable sign, but it's at an angle to Sagittarius. So we'll see how that comes out for you. So that'll be the 24th of July. Then we have Jupiter fully going retrograding back into Aquarius, and that will be on the 29th of July. And you know, Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius, so it's going to be important whatever it's doing. And so we will all of us going over ground we've already covered since Jupiter just came from Aquarius into Pisces recently. So we'll see how that plays out. Let's see what we've got for you. Fourth house, 10th house, and 12th house. So there's this situation I was talking about between domestic, home, family, personal issues, and career, everything outside of home, authoritative figures. So this balance is definitely coming in. Jupiter return. Virgo. And Saturn return. Okay. Bottom of the astrology deck is Earth element stability. So that's a good thing. That's a stabilizing energy coming in for you. Let's get some goddess guidance. You've got fertility, lovely. You could be moving, or something to do with a change in the home. It could be a renovation or something to do with family. Perhaps it's a new addition into your family. Mother Mary, expect a miracle. And we've got your Manya. This one wants to come out as well. Sich. Okay. Bottom of the goddess deck is Isolde, undying love. Let's get some fairy tarot. Okay, we've got Seven of Winter coming in for you. Bottom of the deck is Nine of Summer. It's a lovely card coming in. Let's get a Destiny card for you. Integrity. Okay, I did say that that would come up because of the strong Leo energy coming in, which is, you know, highlighted by the Mars and Venus being conjunct there. So, you know, apart from the masculine and feminine, the Venus and Mars also represent other things, but coming together like that in Leo is very strong energy. So it could represent financial windfalls, with Venus, or appreciation of beauty of all kinds, creativity, you know, artistry, things like that, charm. But it can also be, you know, as I said, a windfall. And Mars is always about a challenge or a defense, or going to take action, very strong action in some way, shape, or form. And always this comes in about, you know, where is your integrity when it comes to the actions that you are taking. So let's have a look. Okay, so with the fourth house, this is the house of your home, where you're actually residing. It can be the physical structure, or it can be where you are currently living. But it's also to do with the atmosphere in the home and the people in your home. It can also be about your relationship to your family, your roots, your foundation, your ancestry, your ethnic identity. So somewhere in there, issues are going to come up, or things will come up. Now we have got Jupiter return here, and then we've got fertility. These are wonderful, wonderful, very positive symbols coming in for you. So Astara is always going to be about new beginnings or fresh starts. So fertility, it's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So this is a fresh start, a new beginning. It can be fertility as in ideas, or starting something new, or a new relationship, whether this is something to do with your home, or whether it's to do with family, or you know, something coming in, some sort of fresh start, new beginning. And it's very abundant energy. A star is normally associated with Easter. That's where the name actually comes from. And she's a pagan goddess. And we've got the rabbits, which are always, you know, the bunnies are always symbolizing abundance of some sort. She's got a basket full of eggs there, and there's lots of flowers blooming. So for some it will be spring, and then others it could be any time that the light is bright, you know, when really this like beautiful feeling of new beginnings. And it's, for some of you, seeds may be planted now for Easter, or fruition may happen around Easter next year. So just take it as it resonates for you. Certainly, if it involves a pregnancy or something like that, that could very well be the case. It's a perfect time for you to start new projects. So this could be a house or a home thing. You could be moving home, relocating, changing something. Access new ideas. As I said, this is a fertile time, fertile for ideas, but also bodily, physically, emotionally, mentally, all of these things, and give birth to new conditions. So it's a fresh start of some sort coming in. It could also be a new approach, you know, to your relationship with your ancestry or your family, if that is more relevant for you. Then we've got Jupiter return benefits. So this is a beautiful energy coming in. Again, very, very abundant. This is, because it's a return, it will be quite a fast-moving energy. So best to nail this down as soon as you can. This is to do with, it could very well be to do with something that you should have or would have liked to have done, or you tried, or it got shelved. Something, it could have been an idea or a business or something that you planned to do, some fresh start, something that in the last, it can go back as far as 12 years, but somewhere in the recent past, as well, there may have been something which you kind of wanted to, you wanted a result from, or it could have been an investment you made, or something that it just didn't happen for whatever reason, and now it could very well come back bearing fruit, actually, come back with benefits of some sort for you. It could also be the return of somebody from your past, either a family member or somebody coming into your home, and it could be that. It could also be just the return of some sort of happiness or joy or lightness of being. It could also symbolize an opportunity or a gift or a reward. And this could have been from past efforts as well, something that you really tried to do before, it just didn't come off for whatever reason, and now it comes back. But it's a beautiful, joyful energy. It could be a breakthrough, it could be luck. And this is your ruler, your sun sign ruler. So it really is an important aspect for you. It could also be expansion of some sort, expanding past some other previous limitation or some sort of change, which is going to open opportunities for you or bring opportunities for you. As I said, it's quite a fast-moving energy, so don't, it will feel great. It could be a windfall. It could be whatever is important for you in this fourth house. It could come into your life, but you need to actually steer your ship around this, because it could just rise up, bring you opportunities, and then it's up to you how you use those opportunities, or how you manifest what is coming to you at this time. So lovely energy. It could be a relocation even, as I said, a renovation, or some big move, whatever the situation is, upcycling, upcycle, downcycle. You may be at a later stage in your life, so downscale, whatever the situation is, but something is coming in for you. Very nice, lovely energy. Now I just want to bring this in here. We've got wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. So this is the bottom of the Fairy Tarot, Nine of Summer. So this is a lovely energy. It's a very heartwarming energy. It's got joy and abundance attached to it, again, very similar to the Jupiter energy. And it's possibly something that you've been working on or looking forward to. It could also be coming in some other aspect in your life as well. But it's about something that your aspiration, something that you've been aspiring to. And you've also got your money golden opportunity coming up as well. So we'll see how this comes in. But this is a lovely energy. This is about like the universe smiling on you. And it's indicating a very happy situation that you are in currently, whether it's home related or what else is going on. But a really lovely energy, something that you've aspired to, or you've wished about, or you've dreamed about, can be manifesting now. Now we have got here, before I move on to the other one, I just want to bring this in here, Iseult Undying Love, because this could very well be to do with your fourth house, which is the people in your home, or it could be, relocating or something like that, or it could be the start of something new coming in. And Iseult can be very much about that energy as well. Now, this could be related to a past relationship. or it could be around the rejuvenation of circumstances. You may have been through a bit of a lull or a quiet period or some sort of recovery period. And this is undying love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So this is indicating that, as I said, it could be to do with a family member or a personal love interest, whatever the situation is. It's saying that, whatever efforts, whatever whatever love that you put into a situation before, it is recorded permanently. It's always going to be there. Whatever or wherever you are now, just rest assured that whatever efforts, whatever love you put into a situation or a relationship prior to now has been recorded. And that remains there. It's endless, okay? So, but it's saying now that if you have had a loss of some sort, whether it could be a loss as in somebody passing over or any other kind of loss, or a breakup maybe, or even in some cases it can be like a wounding around a relationship in your life. Now this could have been a really deep wounding, something really that hurt you a lot, and that perhaps was part of a loss or a betrayal or something like that, or it could have just been, somebody moving out of your life. Whatever the situation is, it's saying that the healing that you are undergoing currently is swift and very efficient, very thorough. Okay, so you will be receiving healing inside and out. So whatever the situation is, whatever happened, it's saying that there is healing available to you here. It is, be open to it, and work with this healing energy. You've also got the 12th house here, so I do feel that this is an important aspect of your life, that you are receiving healing now. And it's saying that be open to universal love, whether it's personal love or universal love. Love is love, okay? Love is the fabric of the universe. It is all there is. It is all there is. At the end of the day, and it's in the way we live currently on earth, is everything is manufactured. Love is all that matters. Okay, so it's saying that open yourself up to love again. Get into nature, spend time gardening or in amongst your plants or in nature. Get out into the fresh air and welcome this love. Open yourself up to this love, whatever love it is, whether it's, as I said, personal relationship, or it could be family, whatever the situation, or just opening yourself up to love, universal love. And this is what turns the world. This is what makes the world go round, okay? So it's about opening up to that, coming back to the land of the living, getting that energy back from wherever it has been, and sort of slowly coming back into full bloom again. That's what this energy symbolizes. So it could just be love of life, it could be the love of life, the return of joy and abundance and happiness, and like a new phase in your life, which can be kickstarted, as I said, by this Jupiter return, and therefore your heart opens, and as I said, it can be just love of life, love of an enjoyment of where you are, starting again, a fresh start, a fresh beginning. All of these things can come in. Okay, so now we have 10th house. This is the house normally of career, but it can also be fame, reputation, and public status. So something in there is maybe coming up. It could also be to do with authority figures or authoritative institutions. So this can be government, legal entities. It could be a university, or it could be an authority figure in your life. In some cases, this can be a parent, or it could be a manager or a boss, or it could be somebody that you admire, somebody you respect. Just take it as it resonates, see what it is that's coming in for you. But it's also a very mature energy. It's a very sort of business-like energy. It's also about, having some sort of structure or planning. It's also about ambitions. It's about goals. It's about where you're headed, and foundations in life. All of these things come in with the 10th house. Now we have got Virgo, I analyze here. So this is saying that As I said earlier on, I do feel that with the 4th house and the 10th house, there's going to be some energy coming in around that. I feel with the Sun and Pluto opposition around about the 18th of July. But it could also be linked to Venus and Mars going into Virgo. And this, as I said, can bring windfalls or success or charm or just, some sort of, the Mars energy particularly is about success. It's driven. It's going after something. So something could be coming in around to do with this. But the Virgo energy is very detailed, very analytical energy. It's ruled by Mercury, so it's everything to do with the mind. But the Virgo energy is also about discernment, a very, very important quality for them. And it's about weighing things up. Their most wonderful quality is being able to discern and to weigh things up and to present this analytical aspect, so that decisions can be made and details can be looked over and so on. It's it's also got a kind of a service to others energy about it as well. Now, the other side of Virgo can be a little bit of worry, stress, and like health issues around, stressing around about everything, but also criticism and nitpicking may come up as well. So just be careful with that. But I do feel that it may be some sort of honing of skills as well. This is very detail-oriented, analytical. So it could be that in this 10th house, you either need to apply that energy to something to do with the 10th house, or it could be to do with your actual energy going into something. It could be service to others. As I said, perhaps you are changing profession or you are going into some sort of situation which may be, at some sort of authoritative institution, something like that. But very discerning energy. It's about being discerning, and you're going to need to bring that quality in for this 10th house. With Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So if you've been struggling with anything in the 10th house, it is about something that is going to work for you now. Something is going to undergo, some sort of miraculous recovery, or it could be a shift or a change that's coming in for you. Just apply it as it resonates to your situation. As I said, it could be career related or fame or reputation, perhaps something to do with that, or your public status. But it says, have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So whatever request you've sent out, whatever you've been grappling with, it's saying expect a miracle. So something is going to come in for you. It may not look exactly like what you asked for or what you were going for, but let the universe deliver to you the very best outcome in this situation. As I said, aspects of integrity may be coming in here as well. As I said, with the Virgo energy, it's very discerning energy, and integrity does come in with that too. So just bear that in mind as you go forward now with this energy. I just want to bring this in here as well. We've got 7 of Winter. There is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. So we're going to be getting to this in the 12th house. The 12th house is everything to do with the unconscious. So this could be something lurking in your unconscious, something that is driving your behavior in some way. And this could be a fear. It could be, most things are based in fear, okay? So it could be that there's something you haven't faced or something you haven't seen. And it's saying there is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. So this could be something in your unconscious world which is needing to be released or looked at. Resolutions and endings may come in, something to do with that. We will just go over that as we get there. But again, integrity is coming in. Now we have got here 12th house escape. So this can be about an escape. Literally, it can be a physical escape. Literally, you may be leaving a situation which has been very difficult for you, or you may be extracting yourself from something, whatever it may be. So it can be an escape like that. It can also be obviously getting away, but from something. But you've got your manya. But I do feel because of this energy here running away from the truth, this can be also escapism. not facing something that needs to be faced. So just think about that. We'll tackle a few issues around that. But the 12th house, as I said, is everything to do with the unconscious. So this can be, perhaps looking at something and not seeing it clearly. That can happen sometimes in the 12th house. It could be a bit of confusion coming in, or a bit of overwhelm. It could be that you just need to reflect or spend some time on your own, and just to go through a meditation phase, or just solitude, to actually face all of those things, to pull out those things. Now, the unconscious rules about 90% of our lives. So this is to do with something to do with like an unconscious behavior, or something that's been driving you, or it's a fear, or it could even be an obsession, or it could be something that you're addicted to. Now, this can be any kind of substance, obviously, but it can also be addictive behavior, as in addiction to media, or to worrying, or to dreaming, and not facing things, or to just avoiding certain things. And it could also be addiction to drama or codependency. There's lots of ways that can come in. So some sort of self-examination is required. It can also be about healing. So I do feel that this may be the case that's coming in for you, that you're going to get some sort of opportunity to really push yourself out of a self-defeating behavior, or out of a self-defeating situation, or something that has been a problem or a block for you for a long time, reaching for that healing. Now, with Jupiter moving through Pisces, Pisces is connected to the 12th house. Jupiter can actually bring that. Now, it is going back over ground that we've already covered again. So you could be looking at things in great detail right now. But it could very well be that you are going to get a healing or a breakthrough of some sort. And with the Jupiter return, this can also be the case. It's about accessing your inner self, being completely honest with yourself and looking inward. It can also be to do with your spiritual life, and mysticism and things like that. A very strong spiritual aspect may be coming in for you as well. You may be getting a chance to go after that now, which has been suppressed or just wasn't ever harnessed before. So if you are in the spiritual community, or you are going after something like that, this can be very positive for you, where you are reaching, as we said earlier, a dream come true. So you could be reaching for something in your spiritual life, which is going to be hugely important for you, whether it's healing or something that you're wanting to manifest at this time. So karmic issues also come up with the 12th house, and very close soul bonds, people that you have bonds with as well, and service to others. I did mention that as well, with the Virgo energy. Service to others may be coming in. So if that's through your spiritual teachings or spiritual aspects that you are learning about, or you're going through at this time. It could also be that you're going to have an interaction with some sort of institution. Now, this can be like a hospital, or it could be a legal institution, or it could be government, or it could be a university or a library or whatever. You could be having an experience there. It's what you learn while you are there that becomes important. Now, we have got Sich, quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So I do feel that this is coming in. It's an aspect of this 12th house. You're going to need to do this at some point. Retreat, do a bit of navel gazing, do a bit of soul searching, look within, release your fears. Release your fears and these complex behaviors, or self-defeating behaviors which are holding you back. This is about accessing that, going within, listening to your guidance, your intuitions, and your soul prompts, okay? Going within. But it could also be that you'll need time to just plan or dream or bring something into manifestation now. Just take it as it resonates for you. We have also got Saturn return for the 12th house, and we've got Yamanya, golden opportunity. So the Saturn return energy in this golden opportunity, Saturn return, is very much about, this is like second chance. This is could have, should have, would have energy. So whatever you could have, should have, or would have at any point in the past, this is something coming back again, something returning to you. this is something that you've wanted to do, or you would have liked to have done, or you would have liked another shot at it. It could very well be coming around again, but it's something that you have to initiate, okay? And this is why you've got the 12th house. There's something that you need to let go of. It's a resolution or an ending or a release of something or a healing. And it could be facing something and now finally releasing it. It could be forgiveness, whatever is it, whatever, you'll know what this is about. But it's saying that you've got a second chance here. Saturn is a hard taskmaster. Okay, you can't escape from the Saturn energy. Now, this can be something to do with your past endeavors or seeds that you've sown in the past, and it's about you reap what you sow. So for some people, this can be quite a disappointment. In other words, they may be looking at the past and realizing that things are not, they weren't as good as or as bad as they seemed. In most cases, it's normally like a disappointment, or it could be that something is now coming back to you which hasn't yielded what you thought. It could be that, but I do feel actually that it's about some opportunity or some situation that has been in your life for some time, and now you get the opportunity to move past it, because Saturn return can do that. It can actually bring you a wonderful opportunity to now finally go after your dreams, your goals, and take responsibility for your own goals. So it could be that you have been responsible for other people's dreams, or carrying aspects of someone else's life because it was necessary. Now, this can be family related. It could be related to a partner, having children, having a home to run. It could also be working in a position which paid the bills and was suitable for the period that you were in, but now you've got to the point where you just can't do it anymore. So whatever you've been doing robotically, or something that has been in your life for a long time and it now is falling away, this could be the Saturn return energy. I feel that this is about releasing the past, and now getting an opportunity to go after what is close to your heart, what is most important to you. It could be a long-held dream, because we had earlier on 9 of Summer about wishes coming true and dreams coming true and things like that. So you have this potential. You have this wonderful potential coming in for you now, but there's some work to do, okay? This can be about releasing all of that, and because it's in the 12th house, I feel this is something that's been in your life a long time. It could be releasing aspects from your childhood, or aspects to do with a past relationship, because you've got Isolde, undying love here. This is about knowing that whatever you did or whatever happened in the past, it stayed there, but now you're entering a brand new phase. You're now going into a new phase of loving yourself and loving where you are and starting again. And this can very much be about this as well. This is building up a lot of inner strength as well. It really is a wonderful opportunity to now let go of past restrictions. It can be a course correct for some people, like the course that you were on, or what you thought was going to be your lot for the rest of your life suddenly falls away, or something shifts and now you get the opportunity. But I do feel that you are going to have to activate this, because it's in the 12th house. Okay, this is something that's been around for a long time. It could be releasing someone or something or a situation or something that marked you in your life. But it can also be about releasing as I said, burdens or responsibilities which have held you in place or held you somewhere for a long time. They may have been appropriate and been what was needed at the time, but you've kind of outgrown it. So could have, should have, would have, let it all go. But there's going to be work required to steer the ship now in the new direction. This is very much about a new direction, because Jupiter's coming in, and you've got wishes coming true here. And so it's also, we've had, as I said, this energy about running away from the truth. So there are some truths that need to be faced here. Being in the 12th house, there are some things that need to be tackled, but it's a bit of like house cleaning to release all of that. And now comes in the golden opportunity to go after this thing, or this whatever it is that you really want to go for now. This is a complete shift of energy, but you're going to have to lay a good foundation. You're going to have to think this through. You're going to have to work at it, whether this is all purely emotional, whether it's to do with your physical environment. It could be that you're changing career, something in your career, or some circumstance around you needs to be let go of. so that you can now go after this. So this could be, you know, your children have left home and now you want to go in a new direction. Or it could be that you are now getting to go after what is true, close to your heart, something that you would have loved to have done when you were younger. You could be getting an opportunity to study. As I said, you know, places of you know, authoritative places, institutions may come in as well. So just take it as it resonates, but it's some sort of fresh start is coming in for you. You could be relocating and changing everything. You could be doing that in your life. You could really be having a complete reinvention of yourself and reinvention of where you are, who you are, what's going on. So just take it as it resonates. Golden opportunity, important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So some sort of opportunity coming in for you. This is coming straight for you. It's coming in on the tide. There's a lot of joy and happiness there. She looks wonderfully happy. And this is something that's coming straight for you. And it's saying that you have everything you need to take this opportunity. It can be skills related, it can be emotionally related, it can be whatever makes up you, whoever you are. You've got the skills, you've got the experience, you've got everything you need to jump at this opportunity. You need to take it with both hands and run with this. This is a golden opportunity. This is a lovely opportunity for healing or for a change of direction or for finally overcoming something which has held you back for a long time, or something that has been in place for a long time, and now you can release it and do what is close to your heart. Go after your heart's desire, you know, all of these things. So really a wonderful opportunity coming in for you. Don't hesitate, don't procrastinate. You're fully qualified or fully skilled or experienced. You have everything you need to take this opportunity. And don't feel that you're too young or too old to go after it. That's not the case. Don't let those things hold you back. Don't let your fears, as I said, 12th house can bring all these things up. Don't let these self-defeating behaviors or old situations or things that have been in place for a long time, as I said, it could have just been an attitude or a belief system that you have. Let it go. Let it go. Change the direction you're going in, and finally have the courage to go after what it is that's important and right for you. Whatever you create under the Saturn energy will be long lasting, and that is the point of Saturn, is to create something long lasting that can stand the test of time, and there will be a bit of work required. Finally, we have here earth element stability. So I feel this is to do with this as well. So this is coming in for you now. The opportunity for earth element for stability. So stability can come in for you here. This can be material, or it can be emotional, or some other structure, or you are changing a structure and now you're creating a firm foundation for yourself. But as I say, with the Saturn energy, sometimes it can take a little bit of time, but you're going to be able to do this, I feel. This is going to give you the strength. This is about planting your roots deeply, but not so that you can't move or be fluid. Because you've got the 4th house here, there's some sort of shift or change, home related or family related, okay? So it's about planting your roots wherever you may be, okay, but then being flexible enough to move with the wind. But you stand firm, but you move, you're flexible still. And it's saying that something is coming in. There could be a little bit of a test associated with this, to test if you're ready, to test if you're committed. That could come in. But it is also very much about being able, as I said, flexibility is important. It could be that you need to try something new. This can be the other side. It brings instability and all those lovely qualities, and a positive, firm foundation, things that a place where you can grow things, the growth of possibilities, wealth accumulation, steadiness, or just a really strong, firm foundation. All of these things are possible with this card. But it also may mean that there's something that it could be an old, as I said, with the 12th house, it could be an old mindset or an old attitude or old-fashioned beliefs, or beliefs that belong to somebody else that are not actually yours, okay? This is about understanding who you are now and what is right for you. This is why you have the quiet time, the contemplation. This is about understanding who you are and what really is going to bring this wonderful new beginning in for you. So it's about understanding that, but it's about letting go of those old structures or attitudes or beliefs that have held you in place and that have stifled your growth. All right. So because of the 12th house energy and Saturn return and golden opportunity, I'm going to focus on that because it's important. So this is about letting go of that and trying new things. And don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to step out. Don't be afraid to go in your own direction or try something new. And with the Sagittarian energy, this is very important. It needs to be worked on. It's a fiery energy. It needs to be released. And if you grip onto something for too long, or if you've inherited that from family or from your foundation or from an ancestral connection, that inability to grow or to change or to try new things, it can hold you back. All right, so try new things, change things up. Don't be afraid. It's going to bring fresh energy in for you, and it's you can still work on your stability. You can still bring all those lovely qualities in, but it's also about being able to move forward and try new things and grow new things, try new directions. And this is very much what this Saturn return energy, the golden opportunity and fertility is coming in for you. It could even be relationship related, as I said, because there's something new. This is a newness. This is a blossoming of just being in love with life, or could be with a person, but just this newness coming in, this release of something that has been in place for a long, long time, and it's now time to let it go. Okay, Sagittarius, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care. Have a wonderful month. And don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. And I will see you next time.